Hi, I'm Steve Deace, and after God converted me to Christianity at a Promise Keepers event in 2003, I was trying to find lots of sources to help me grow in my faith, to have and to understand what it really meant when Paul says to be transformed by the renewing of your mind. And one of my listeners, I was doing local sports talk radio back then, and I talk sometimes about my faith. And one of my listeners was a guy named Eric. And kids, this is before we had iPhones and podcasts, okay? And he said, hey, I've got somebody I think you want to listen to. I'm going to send you some of his tapes. Yeah, we still use those. And his CDs. Do you guys know what CDs are? Do we use those anymore? I don't think so. And it was this guy from this place in Moscow, Idaho. So right away, I'm a red-blooded American. I'm suspicious of anything from a place called Moscow. But it was this guy from Moscow, Idaho named Douglas Wilson. And I was captivated. I listened to hours of his sermons, and they were instrumental in helping the initial formation of my worldview, that transformation by the renewing of your mind that Paul encourages us to pursue. And that's why a few months ago, when Douglas Wilson's church reached out to me and invited me to come and speak in July at their Called conference. I mean, it was, don't tell them this, I probably would have done it for free just because it was a cool fanboy moment for me to give back to a ministry that has given so much to me, but they offered me money and I'm a capitalist, so I'm gonna definitely take it. But if you want to come to this conference, I would urge and invite you to join us this July in Moscow, Idaho. I'm going to look down at my iPad now so I make sure I have all the correct details. This is July 16th through the 20th. It's hosted by New St. Andrews College. The Called Conference, we're going to encourage your kids to become the next generation of cultural leaders. So if you're looking for a summer worldview camp, this is the place to be. The Called Conference. We've got pastors like Douglas Wilson, filmmakers, cultural critics and commentators like myself and Matt Walsh from the Daily Wire. You definitely want to check this out. We're going to talk about how to be a cultural influencer across the board. Sign up at calledconference.ninja. Gotta love a conference whose website is .ninja. calledconference.ninja. If you'd like to go, we'd love to have you. Again, Moscow, Idaho, July 16th through the 20th is the place to be. I'm going to be there. I hope you'll be there too.